And we are back. Is the whole screen in there? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, for some reason, no, something's wrong. The size is off. Okay. There you go. I think that's it, right? Yep. Be sure that's it. For some reason, the size was off. Quite sure why, but that's alright. Okay, so back. So this should be it. So we got just the quest for delivering a message somewhere, I guess. But let's have a look around.
My respects.
What do you want?
What do you have?
Here's some armor. Sorry, some money. That's good.
Happy to be of service, sir.
Oh,
I'll have a look at...
got to put that in.
Thank you, and come again, sir.
Sure. Just louder. Oh, I am hurt.
You're always welcome. I tell you, and you dob me in.
Are you crazy? Why would I dob you in?
Yeah, just drop it, will you? Sipping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out.
Good afternoon.
Did you see a lad named Ranyak around here? He's a passionate gambler.
Aye. I suppose he was here. What about him?
Do you know where Ranyak is now?
No. But try asking the dice players. He played with them all night long. Maybe he told them where he was headed.
Are the dice players here? Just point them out to me.
That's them.
Thank
At
you.
that table, over there. They sit there playing dice every single day. The devil knows where they get their money from.
How did Raniak do at dice?
Terribly. He had the worst of luck. I almost felt
Oh,
sorry
God,
for
that
him.
was fucking hot.
He owed a lot of coin at the end of the night. I'm not all that surprised they were keeping an eye on him to make sure he didn't run away. See you soon, my friend.
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job... See you soon, my friend.
Greetings, my friend.
The innkeeper said you were playing dice with Raniak.
You know Raniak? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Raniak's is a friend of ours.
Thanks, but I'd rather know what happened to Raniak.
Impatient, aren't you? That's still all right. It'd be worse if we can take you to him right now, if you want.
Where are we going?
To see Raniak, of course. You want to see him, don't you?
That sounds
Don't be angry,
dodgy.
but if I'm coming with you, I want to know where we're going.
You don't trust us much, do you?
No.
Of course not. I don't know you at all.
I get it. I just didn't want to tell you right away, lest you misunderstood. Raniak's dead.
What? What do you mean, dead?
Well, he's passed on. We wanted to show you where it happened, at least.
What happened to him? Were any of you involved?
No, not at all. God forbid. Raniak was a good man, but the way he went...
Bullshit. Raniak only came here a few days ago, yet you talk about him like you've known him for years.
You make friends quickly playing dice, and we liked Raniak right away.
Because you milked him dry, eh?
Thank you.
Raniak lost more than he had, so you beat it out of him. Am I right?
That's not what happened. I mean, he did lose a lot, but we never laid a hand on him. It was all his own doing.
So what happened to him?
He drowned in shit.
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you take me for a fool?
No, really, I swear. When it was clear he had no way to settle his debt, he started looking for a way to run. We've seen this shit before, so we kept an eye on him. He tried saying he was hungry, thirsty, needed to get some air. Finally, he said he needed to dump a load. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go. We waited outside the privy so he couldn't fuck off. But the bastard tried to flee the other way. He climbed through the hole, under the boards, and right into the shit pit. We went around the back, thinking he'd pop out.
Ugh, what a horrible
but he
way to
never
go.
made it.
What a incredibly horrible way. Blah.
Didn't you try to help him?
Think about it.
No.
No, don't think about it.
There
Don't
were
do it.
Bubbles
Don't do
coming
it.
out in one
I do
place
it for
a
you.
while.
It's
But then,
bad.
well, he was gone.
There
He
were
owed us a
bubbles
lot,
coming out.
But we're not wading through shit for it.
Yeah, I'm doing the thinking for you.
Where
Don't
exactly did he
fucking
drown?
no, just no.
I reckon I'll have to pull him
There's
out.
so many no situations in this
I
game.
really don't envy you. The shit pit is back there, behind the inn. Go around the outhouse, and you'll find it. Just follow your nose.
Where did he...
Back there. See you later, my friend. Excuse me.
Oh my god. It's a fucking field of shit.
Yeah. Yuck. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I wanted to eat something.
What have I done to deserve this?
No good.
Do I really have to do this?
Oh my god.
Oh, I want to go to the baths. Oh, it's a good thing Capon can't see me. Oh, I want to go to the baths.
Oh my god.
Well, really,
Okay, let's have a look
to do
around.
this?
There's actually something we can see, so we just, you know, we're not just like
Yeah.
completely.
Yuck. Yuck.
I mean, this is just. Why is
This
there a
is
fucking
disgusting.
field of it?
Kurva. Something's moving over there. Ugh. Kurva. It's a man. And he has a bow. That's Raniek. How the fuck did he get here?
What?
Ugh. It's a good thing Capon can't see me right now.
Hold on. There.
Ugh, this is disgusting.
Oh my god. What a way to go. I mean. Did you grab everything from him? I mean, hopefully not. Oh, I got his ball.
Ugh. What stink.
Oh my god, that was something. Why is there a whole field? I mean.
Think you're better than they, folks. Oh.
Okay. I mean. Okay. Let's. No. Just. No. What time is it? Okay, it's getting late, so that's good. We can do some. Ugh. We can do some stuff around the north. Ah man. Let's see. Let's not do this right. Okay, so the lair is right there. So we want to do this at night. Oh god, sorry. Well, we got his bow. Let's call it the shit bow. Let's walk through the pond to take that stuff off. I still haven't found out how you can actually wash yourself. I mean, I have soap. There you go. Launder your clothes. You want to launder this and this. All the shit stirred things. Rightio. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. What? Not good. I have a spade. me unclog this? You know, to overcome that. Why is this? What? This makes no sense. Oh, I want to say I have to eat something on this.
Quick! Ah! Whoa! Whoa!
Are you mad? No. What if something happened to you too? After everything we've gone through, it would be the death of me.
But Ma...
I said no, and that's that. We'll wait here.
What's going on? Do you need help?
Thanks for stopping here. My husband Mikush hasn't returned from Bilani. Me and Vendula are awfully worried about him.
Wait, I need to know a bit more. What's your name?
Svatava,
I'm Henry. And Vendula would be...
our only daughter.
And your lost husband is... Mikush?
Aye. Since we've been living in this hut, he's been going to work to Bilani.
When did you last see him?
He left a few days ago. He's never been away this long.
What job did he do in Bilani?
He's a damned good tailor. But besides that, he does odd jobs around the village. He always brings whatever he earns here. Mostly food. The little we manage to grow here isn't enough.
Why don't you look for him yourself? Bilani isn't that far.
I can't. I've injured my ankle. I can't walk that far.
What happened?
I twisted it when we were running away from the soldiers through the forest. It's better now, but it still hurts. It would take me half a day to limp to Bilani.
So why don't you send your daughter?
By herself? Are you mad? She's young, inexperienced. Something might happen to her.
Did your Mikush have any enemies you know of?
Enemies? No. He's a nice man. He never hurt a soul. Maybe he's a bit too nice. He trusts everyone. I'm worried someone might have tricked him into something.
What do you mean?
He thinks people are good deep down. I don't think that. People can be right bastards. That's why I'm so worried about him.
That sounds like me and my partner. I also think people are all good deep down. She doesn't.
Do you want me to find him?
You do that for me?
Is it like women think people are bad and some men think people are good?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll find him. Where do you think I should start? In Bilani?
Aye. Ask about him in the tavern. He wears a fine embroidered hat. Everyone will remember him.
Why are you here? In the forest?
We had a big house in Messales. But then Sigismund's mercenaries decided to burn the village to the ground. Mikush, Vendula and me all escaped at the last moment. The others weren't so lucky. It was hell on earth. You can't imagine the terror.
I'm
We
from
can.
Stallis. I reckon I can.
You can. I don't know. In any case, we ended up here. At least we had some roof over our heads. But now, I don't even know what'll happen next.
Why did the soldiers attack your village?
Why? Good Lord, such a question. They didn't ask us anything. The worst thing is, the village paid some mercenaries for protection. But they took off the moment they saw horses kicking up dust on the horizon. I'm glad old Svartosh, my father, didn't live to see it. His heart would have burst.
How are you getting along here?
Now, quite miserably. I hope you find my Mikush soon. We won't be able to go on without him.
I'll try and look for him.
Oh, bless you, kind soul. And good luck.
Right. Listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000...
May God give you help.
That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 wines.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next
It's a
time.
mystery.
God, that's terrible.
His mother said...
What brings you here so late, my friend?
I'm looking for someone. His name's Mikush.
Mikush? Never heard of him.
I've been told he wears a...
Fancy hat?
Exactly.
I've seen him around here. But I don't see why I should talk to a stranger about another stranger. Wouldn't you rather play a game of dice?
I'm not in the mood for this. Either tell me what I want to know, or I'll slap you so hard you catch another against the floor.
All right, mate, take it easy. There's no need to get prickly. I'll tell you everything. Just calm down, all right?
Go on then.
I've known Mikush since the first moment he showed up here to play. Unsurprisingly, the bloke looked like he couldn't count to 5. I thought I'd found an easy mark. But man, was I wrong. He's a great player. And that kind of praise means something coming from me. He knows when to bet everything on the final roll.
So he won a lot.
Aye, for a while. Until his luck ran out. Then he started borrowing. One time he got so desperate, and maybe had a few too many beers, he started going on about his buried fortune in Messalas, saying he'd surely pay back anyone who lent him money. Ha!
Did anyone lend him anything?
Aye, and Mikush won everything back.
And did he pay back the money he borrowed?
Of course, every last groschen. He was laughing the whole time, too.
What about that buried fortune of his? Did he ever mention it again?
The next day, he claimed he made it all up, saying he just had too much to drink. Only nobody believed him.
Did anyone seem particularly interested in his fortune? Someone who'd want it for himself and would go after Mikush because of it?
Everyone was interested in it, but Mikush never talked about it again. Besides, that village is burned to the ground and full of rabble. Messalas is an awful mess. That rhymes!
When did you last see Mikush?
A few days ago. He was playing against that hired hand, Drat. Drat lost and didn't have enough money. They left together, and Mikush hasn't shown up since. That's pretty suspicious now that I think about it.
Yeah, now that you think about it, you idiot.
Bloke's an odd duck.
What do you mean, odd?
I've heard he's been dealing with some bandits. You'd better have a word with him. But be careful.
Where can I find this Drat?
Somewhere in the village. I reckon he'll be at the farm he works at. Well, technically, because he's a big fella and looks strong, they made him into something like the village catchpole. But to tell you the truth, he's less a catchpole and more just a regular farmhand
pretending to be a catchpole.
Where can I find... I'll go have a talk.
Don't, men. God be with you, sir.
Oh!
Okay. Well, this... what are we doing at the moment? Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, that was easy.
You're Drat.
Aye, that's me.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. But do it fast, I don't have all day.
What do you do for work here?
I'm a hired hand. But not just any hired hand. I'm also the local catchpole, practically the town guard.
I saw some guards
Are
around.
there any
Calm
refugees
the
from
fuck down.
Messales here in the village?
No. They say everyone was massacred there. If anyone survived it, they must have fled towards Visaka.
Do you know a fella by the name of Mikush?
I don't know any Mikesh.
Ah, knock it off. I hear you left the tavern together. And no one has seen Mikush since.
Oh yeah, that fella. We were heading in the same direction, but then went separate ways. That's all I know.
You certainly know something about Mikush's disappearance, and you should talk.
Should I? Why's that?
You best realise to whom you're speaking, boy. If it were of no importance, a noble such as myself would waste no time with it. So speak.
I apologise, sir. It's not my fault. It was Hanka.
Who's this Hanka woman?
Hanka's not a woman, but a man. We've known each other for years. He was a hired hand in Messales. Certainly know what happened there. Horror. Not long ago, he came to see me. Said he was the only survivor from the entire village, but I know that wasn't true.
Because you met Mikush.
I thought he'd be quite happy that someone else got away, but he was actually quite upset about it.
What do you mean, upset?
Well, you could see it on him, all nervous-like. Seemed to me like it was rubbing him up the wrong way. That Mikush, of all people, survived.
Interesting. Did he tell you anything else?
I didn't ask him any more questions.
So, someone comes to see you, acts all odd, and you don't ask any questions? I don't believe you. You must have had a normal conversation, seeing as you're old friends. And he had to have told you something.
Well, I understood he quarrelled with Mikush and his family about some money, a family inheritance. Nothing unique there. It happens in every family, so I didn't pry any deeper. Then he said he'd like to talk to Mikush and whether I could set up a meeting.
Well, thanks to you, he knew Mikush frequents the tavern. So why didn't he go and find him? To talk with him?
I don't know.
Damn it! Come clean. You must have asked him the very same question. So you know the real reason. Admit it.
Hanko told me he'd joined up with some bandits, so he didn't want to show his face in the taverns. It wasn't so long ago they robbed a merchant here. I reckon he was afraid someone might recognize him.
So he wanted to rob Mikush?
I really have no idea. Hanko didn't tell me. I just wanted to help out an old friend. I didn't know what he was up to. What the hell do I care about some strange fellow with a funny hat, damn it? Hanko told me to take Mikush outside the village and then he'd meet him there. But he said Mikush couldn't know about him, and he left figuring out how to do that up to me. So I played dice with Mikush. He's damn good, so I had no problem losing a few games. In no time at all, I owed him quite a few groschen. I told him I could pay my debt immediately, but he'd have to come with me to my hiding place. He didn't blink an eye. He's damn trusting, given how things are today. I took him a little way outside the village, told him I was going to take a piss, and then took off. And that's all. I don't know anything else.
Where did you take him? I want the exact location.
Yeah, here, just outside the village, on the way towards Messales.
Are you trying to lie again, Drat? Hanka joined up with some bandits. You said yourself he wouldn't dare going anywhere near the village. Unless you want to piss me off, you'll tell me the truth. Now.
All right, fine. It was
He
a bit
lied
further away
every
from the
single time
village.
we asked something.
Actually, it was quite far.
Where were you supposed to take Mikush?
A crossroads by the forest, on the way to Messales. Actually, almost right by Messales. A little beyond the woodsman's camp. Just go straight. 2 roads intersect there. It's the only proper crossroads on the way.
What happened at the crossroads? I want the truth.
Well, as I was saying, I took Mikush there and told him I needed to take a piss. Then Hanka jumped out of the woods with some bandits. They grabbed him. He began to scream, but there was no one around to hear him.
And what did you do?
I didn't wait to find out what would happen. I ran.
What did Hanka promise you for bringing Mikush to him?
Nothing. I did it out of friendship.
What a good bloke.
Are you trying to lie again?
All right. He said he'd give me part of the buried
He lied
inheritance.
every single time.
So Hanka wanted to get his hands on that inheritance the whole time?
I reckon so.
He felt the family owed it to him. But I don't understand why.
Family. Skeletons in the closet. You never know.
How long have you known Hanker? Since you're such good friends.
We go back a long way. As youngsters, we'd beat the shit out of each other in the Merciless Tavern. As it often goes, we ended up becoming friends over a beer, you know? But I haven't seen him since I've been working as a catchpole. Not until now, that is.
Well, if you were such good friends, you must know more than you're telling me.
Maybe. But it's not important.
Every detail is important.
So listen up. Hanker always had one big problem. No woman would have him. He's always said it's because he's not rich. But he's just a hired hand. As if a hired hand can't shag. The stories I could tell.
Get to the point.
Last year, his cousin danced with him at a feast. He was like a new man. He wouldn't stop talking about her. Vendula this, Vendula
it's
that.
the daughter.
As if he was in love with her. And then, all of a sudden, nothing. He never mentioned her again.
Where might Hanker be now?
I only know what he told me. That he ran off into the forest. And that's where he joined up with those bandits. He bragged about how they made him their captain.
I'm not wasting any more time with you. God only knows what Hanker's done to Mikush, and you're responsible for it. Be ashamed. You sold out an innocent man for a handful of groschen. Sickening.
I'm truly sorry.
Well, being sorry won't help. You're a snake in the grass. You deserve punishment.
Please, don't tell anyone. No one can find out.
All right. I won't tell anyone. You have committed a grave sin, but if you show remorse, God will forgive you.
Thank you. I'll never do anything like that again. I swear.
I really would have liked to turn him in, actually.
Enough already.
But the option was
Farewell, Drat.
there. He basically lied every fucking single time. Do I actually have to wear this fucking... What do I look like without the weapons rock? Because it looks much, much better, right? But it gives me... I just have 22 charisma. Anyway, let's take it. Where we're gonna need to have... fighting. The fucking horse comes from the weirdest directions.
Whoa! Go! Ka! Go! Ka! Go! Quick! Quick! Ka!
Is that the ruin? Yeah. Yes, it is.
Go! Quick! Ka! Ka! Just the way you were looking at me. Go!
Slow down!
Ka! Whoa!
pretty sure this is the right way. It's blood. I might have lost it now. Something there.
It must hurt. You'd be in pain too. That Hanker's a real bastard. If he'd have talked, this wouldn't have... You're a dead man! Attack! Everyone, get over here!
I hope there's not many more. It's more important to loot these bodies.
Christ!
Christ. He's on his last legs. Let's have a look then. The burns look ugly, but something tells me they aren't the main problem. The stab wounds are worse. They're red at the edges and are hot to the touch. I think this wound is infected. I ought to do something about it. At the very least, clean and bandage it. Maybe a potion would help him. Something healing. That works fast. The better quality it is, the quicker he'll get better. Maybe some herbs would help him. Medicinal ones. They help with healing. If I place them on his wounds and dress them, he could get some relief. I've seen enough. I think I know how to help him. I'll get him through this.
I think I need some more
hope I can act
potions. I need
fast
to do
enough.
some more potioning.
What are we gonna... I should clean that wound first.
Schnapps.
This'll sting a bit.
Ah! That hurts!
The wound is clean. That should stop the pus from forming. I ought to put herbs on that wound. But I won't do that now. I'll give you a healing potion. I'm sure it'll help.
Okay.
This one should do the trick. Drink up. I should bandage it for you. I'll just wrap it tight. There we are. I'll pray for you. At least your soul will get some
Well, you would have to put the herbs before the bandage. Obviously, we didn't have any, so
How does
I
it
hope
go again?
it
All
helps.
praise and glory is yours, Lord our God, for you have called us to serve you in love. Bless Mikush, so that he may bear this illness in union with your son's obedient suffering. Restore him to health, and lead him to glory. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. That's all. I'm sure he'll pull through. Mikush?
Who are you?
Henry. But that's not important now. What happened here? Why did they torture you?
Could be inherited.
A buried inheritance. I told Hanka that the only person who knows where our inheritance is buried,
his wife,
is Svatala. And then he burned me. So much pain. I told him where he could find her. My God, he took his men and headed out for her. To the hut. You have to save them.
Hurry! I'll follow you. Don't wait for me. Their lives are in danger.
Of course, I go post-haste after I clear out this camp. You know, always take time for the really important things in life. What the heck is this? You know, stuff, things, buy, money, clothes, bandages, potions, brass, all the other things, pelts, all the good stuff. Okay, horsey horsey. Which color is this? Green.
Go!
Oh my god.
Whoa! Heel! Come here, boy. Free! Here, Mutt!
I completely forgot about the dog. That was before the castle even. I think he would just sit there basically forever.
Quick! 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 Quick!
There we are. Why does this house look so bad?
Oh, whoa!
It's not my fault. That's the decision your mother made. Or about our father's decision. Mikush and me were on your...
It's all your fault. You forced me to kill a dead man.
Oh, okay. It's not like the other thing where someone's held hostage and you can just shoot them.
For 20 years. Let her go immediately. Take another step, and I'll slit her throat. Mikush is alive. Nobody has to get hurt. What do I care? Stay back, I say. Let her go. We can talk this over. It's not your fault what you've done. You've gone through horrible things. What could you know about that? Believe me, I know. You're horribly angry and you can't control yourself. But no one else should suffer because of that. Talk to me. Peacefully. Peacefully? All right. We'll do it your way.
Praise be to God.
Look, I know it doesn't look good, but I was in the right. The money they hid, it belongs to me. It's my inheritance. I don't understand. You'll have to explain it to me. My grandfather,
Like I'm a 5-year-old,
old
please.
Scottish, was rich. He worked the fields all around Messelis. He built a beautiful house. He had many children, but only 2 daughters made it into adulthood. Svatova and my mother, Ludmila. When he was dying, he fucked my mother over and gave the house and all his money to Svatova and that tailor of hers. To disinherit his daughter like that is strange, to say the least. Did he have a reason to do that? Reason?
Svatosh hated my father. He was just your average poor commoner, but that wasn't good enough for his high and mighty self. Svatova and Mikush got married off in Kirimdor at the Church of St. Peter and Pavel. But did they invite my parents? I was still little, but I remember he treated us like dirt. And not just him. We barely had any proper food to eat. Pa had to go work in the mines at Horsham for a few groschen. He ended up trapped under rubble there. He died a cripple. After that, no one even moved a finger to help us. Not Svatova, not Mikush, no one.
You're damn lucky I came in time to help, Mikush. Things might have ended up much worse.
I only wanted justice. Nothing more.
Drat told me you were attracted to Vendula.
That's not true.
Don't lie. I hear she danced with you. And you were over the moon.
I wasn't. I just... Not so
Well, he
many
doesn't
girls
look that
danced with
ugly.
me.
Because you're just a hired hand?
Well, she's my cousin. So I wasn't head over heels for her or anything. No
Smart.
way. I mean, who want me anyway?
I get it. You're alone and desperate. It's sad not to have someone by your side.
You're right.
But believe me, there is someone out there for everyone. It's God's will.
You think so?
Certainly. Try and pray more.
Exactly, that
And
will do it.
visit the baths. That's important.
I wish I heard that earlier.
But it's never too late to change, believe me. Look at me. I'm just an ordinary village boy.
You might be right.
Tell me one thing. How did you survive what happened in Messalis?
Dumb fucking luck, I reckon. That band of despicable cutthroats. Once they made their way into the courtyard, all hell broke loose. Tried to defend ourselves, but everyone but me fell. So I fled to save my brother and mother. But it was too late. Everything was burning. I took off running and didn't stop until I was deep in the forest.
No matter what you've done, I must admit, I feel sorry for you. I know well what you went through. Your family? What happened to them?
No one survived. No one was expecting it. Once the soldiers entered the village, there was no escape. Their captain got his eye on my brother, who worked with me in the courtyard. Franz was barely 15. He didn't stand a chance. I ran out to the fields for Ma, but they got there first. All I could hear was a screaming. And then it stopped. I lost everyone. But Svatova and Mikush didn't.
I'm sorry, but your misfortune gives you no right to harm others.
I wonder what the PG is for this game. Like, there's some serious topics
How did you
discussed.
join up with the bandits?
My first night out, I slept under a
People with
tree.
trauma could get triggered really
I
easily.
was starving. So I went out hunting for mushrooms, but then I saw a fire. It was that gang. Captain Loiser was their leader, a big fella. They said they'd let me join if I beat him in a fight. So, I beat him. And they made me their leader.
And what about Loiser?
They buried him in a glade.
I reckon that was no great loss.
I don't know. We didn't really get to know each other.
If you felt aggrieved, you should have found another way. Violence solves nothing.
That's the first time I've heard that. You don't exactly look like the type of man that would avoid, say, torturing an enemy. Or am I wrong?
I need to have a good reason to get violent.
Are you saying I didn't have a good reason?
In any case, you should apologize. You put them through hell.
I won't apologize to anyone. They had a guilty conscience because of what they did to me. If they shared just a bit of their wealth, nothing would have happened to them. But they didn't. They fucked up my life. I'm poor and alone.
Enough talk.
Be reasonable. No one died in the end.
I said enough talk. I know how to end this whole unfortunate situation. Take what I said about rectification to heart, and leave here in peace.
Very well. I was getting sick of the bandit life anyway. You'll never see me around these parts again. I swear. Farewell.
What about these guys?
I have no idea.
That fella told him to leave.
I don't get it.
Hey, Anka!
Anka, talk to us.
Anka, wait!
Everything's all right.
He nearly took my...
Easy.
You both all right?
My sweet Vendula. Did he hurt you?
I'm all right, Ma.
Thank God. Thanks for the rescue, Henry. And thank you for Mikush, too. The poor things must have suffered. Hunker, that bastard. I hope he'll pay for all his crimes.
I'll let him go.
For God's sake, why? A bastard like that? He's a bandit.
No.
He'll hurt someone
He's
else.
your family and you left
should have killed him on
behind.
the spot.
Hanker didn't end up killing anyone.
Oh, stop talking nonsense. Every criminal deserves a just punishment. And I thought seeing my own home burned to the ground was the worst thing.
We've gone through a lot, Ma. So much suffering. We have to leave this place. Get as far away as possible, as soon as possible.
Wait. Did you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
There! Again!
It's
Someone's
Mikush.
outside. Jesus! It's those bandits! There must have been more of them.
Ma, take it easy. I don't hear anything.
Henry, go and have a look.
It's not the bandits. Look who's come home.
Mikush!
Pa!
You made it here quickly.
I came as fast as I could. I nearly gave up the ghost. I was so worried about the two of you.
I'm so glad you survived. That horrible hunker tried to kill us.
I know. All because of the inheritance. He went absolutely mad.
If it weren't for Henry, he'd have killed Vendula. And then me.
That lunatic. Who would have guessed that about him? He used to be a good lad.
After all that, Henry let that good lad go.
Well, let's hope he never shows up here again. I'm awfully knackered. I need to lie down for a bit. Will you help me?
Of course, Pa. Come and rest inside.
I reckon you're hungry too. Vendula, give him some gruel. It should still be warm.
All right. Come on, Pa. Carefully.
And the two of us should have a word.
What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to thank you for everything. You saved our entire family.
I'm glad I could help.
As you might have figured out, everything that happened was all because of our inheritance, which I hid from the soldiers in Messalis. I understand you've done everything you can for us, but I wanted to ask if you could go and get it for us. You're a strong, capable man, and you don't scare easy, and it'll be worth your efforts. Trust me.
All right, I'll look for it. But you'll have to tell me where I'll find it.
Listen, I'll tell you everything. My memory's not as good as it once was. Our house is the third one on the right when you follow the main road towards Visoka. Anyone entering the village goes by our house. Must have been about 2 days before the tragedy. The neighbor boy ran over and started yelling about how something was coming, that he'd heard it from the patrol on the road. No one believed him, not even his pa. After all, why would soldiers attack a monastery village, one far from their camp? It didn't make any sense. That night, though, I had a strange dream. I tried to put out a fire, but the more water I poured on it, the bigger the flames got. So I decided to hide all our valuables. Only I couldn't do it during the day. I was worried someone would see me. I put all of it in a chest, loaded it onto a handcart, and waited till nightfall.
Did you believe your dream?
Dreams are gifts from God. They can tell the future. Don't you know that?
No.
But anyway, when night fell, I snuck out the back of our house with a handcart, making my way through the hole in the fence next to the compost heap. Mikush was supposed to fix that hole a long time ago. But as good as he is with a needle and thread, well, when it comes to other work, you can forget about it. At least it made things easier for me. First, I headed right. Then I turned left, up the path, around the neighbor's barn. It's outside his fence. I had to stop there, because the neighbor's little brat was still awake and wandering around. Fortunately, he didn't see me. So I kept going past a low wall where two paths cross. There, I went left. Once I was safely out of the village, a dog started barking at me, so I had to pick up the pace. Instead of turning right down the path, I went straight into the field there. That handcart was damned heavy, and it was rough going off the path. I crossed the field, making it to the wood, but the wheel got stuck there. I couldn't go any further, and it was pitch black. I lit a lantern and dug a pit to fit that chest. Took me forever. When I was done, I could barely walk straight. The sun was coming up. I left the handcart and shovel there and went back the way I came. I hope those directions are good enough for you to find it.
Imagine you have to remember all
Why
of
did you
that.
do all that work yourself? Why didn't your husband help?
The fewer people know about it, the better. I didn't want to leave anything to chance.
That's all I need. I'll go and find your inheritance. What's the story with your inheritance?
My father, Old Man Svatos, was quite wealthy, at least compared to the rest of the village. You see, he worked all fields and farms around here. He had 9 children, but only me and my younger sister Ludmilla made it into adulthood. And then, when he died, he left everything to me. He wanted to be sure, because with Ludmilla, he was worried she'd blow through all of it.
Why did your father disinherit Ludmilla?
She was quite flighty. She liked to have a good time, if you know what I mean. She was never without a man. Then she brought this hired hand home. Fanos was his name. She had to marry him, as she was in the family way. Svatos threw her out of the house without a second thought, heartlessly. And he never mentioned her again.
How did Svatos become so wealthy?
He was a good farmer. When he was young, he worked on a big farm somewhere near Colleen and worked his way up from the bottom to become the custodian. But it's no coincidence he ended up in Meseles. He was close with the old custodian of the Sedlets monastery. They were friends. Sometimes you've just got to meet good fortune halfway.
Why didn't you help Ludmilla then? Hanka said you didn't care about them. That you left them to starve to death.
That's not true. I offered to help her. I found her a job, but it was in vain. She was mad. Sometimes something came over her, like she was possessed. It was frightening, and it got worse and worse. It seems Hanka has inherited it from her. Those aren't the kind of people you let live in your house.
Why didn't you help Hanka at least? He lost his father after he got hurt in the mines. He must have been desperate.
Fanos? A miner? Where did you hear that? He never stepped
Did
foot
that
out
little
of the
rat
village.
lie to
He
me?
drank so much, he lost his job, and then fell off a cliff at Simperk. He's a common swindler, and he's delusional, just like his lunatic mother. I hope our paths never cross again.
But I hope they don't, because motherfucker lied to me.
What did he do with such a large inheritance?
What do you think?
I let him go.
I took care of it the way Pa wanted, so our Groshen didn't just roll away from us. So our Vendula would have a good life, a good dowry, and a good husband. At least someone as good as my Mikush.
What are you gonna do now?
I hope that inheritance brings us back the happiness we've lost. I hope our suffering ends soon, and we'll see better days again.
I'd like to know more. You know, I've been through...
My lord!
Unfortunately, very few...
I'm so sorry to hear.
I know reliving it isn't easy, but I'd be interested to know how the attack unfolded.
Like I said, we were prepared for it. Unlike the others, the soldiers came from the main road. First the horsemen. They cut down anyone who stood in their way. Then came the first flaming arrows, and the roost began to burn. The horsemen then stormed the farm, and that's all I saw. May God save the souls of those innocent people.
You said you were prepared, so someone warned you?
I already told you, Henry. A few days earlier, the neighbor boy was shouting about how he had heard something was going to happen. And then, I had the strange dream. So I decided to get ready, just in case.
Did you know where you'd flee to?
Aye, I did. I remember this old hut by Billiny. A long time ago, the Lord's huntsman and his family lived there. When the forest fell under the ownership of the monastery, he had to move out. It was empty for years, and now it's our home.
What was Mesteles like before all this? Was it a big village?
I wouldn't call it big. Maybe back in my father's day, but not in recent years. As more and more silver started coming out of the mines, people moved to work in Kuttenberg. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nobody left to work in the fields soon. But what can you do? That's a question for the custodian. And there's no reason to ask now anyway.
Was there anything peculiar about Mesteles?
What do you mean?
Well, something worth looking for, I mean. Something the soldiers might have wanted.
They didn't attack us for our buried inheritance, that's for sure. They came for food and plunder. Though, on second thought, I heard something about a mysterious cave that's supposedly beneath Mesteles. But I reckon that's just an old wives'
They must have
tale.
gone there for a reason.
I'm going for...
I'm sure it is. Me, Vendula, and...
Okay, I want to go there during the day, so we're going to do something else instead. We have this camp here that I wanted to do by night. So we do that.
Quick!
Sure. Oops. So we do that first, and then there was a second camp with these deserters. That also I want to get rid of, because they are causing lots of troubles for the poor people around these areas. So I'm also just waiting for the time that I'm falling off the horse again because of the branches.
Go.
Why is this not a suitable road?
Car. Da. Go. Go.
Whatever that was.
Da. Car. Da.
Whoa!
Okay. Sneak on this one. see anything. Okay.
Leave it. Shoot.
Fuck. The dog.
I hope that mud didn't bury anything here. You swine! Attack! Everyone, get over here! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Fucking dog. Right, let's do that again. This time without the dog. Matt, you little bitch, come here. Yeah.
Sit. Stay.
What? Shit! What bastard? Intruder! Get over here!
Well, I should have taken him out first, I guess.
Where are you? Where are you, fucker?
Meine Fresse, Alter.
Where are... The best of us always go first. Fuck you, Horton! Alert! Alert! What's that? Now you're gonna get it! We're under attack! Get the fuck!
Okay.
Stay. Attack! Come and help us!
Why the fuck are they awake from that?
Fuck you, whoreson.
Alert! Alert!
The fuck?
You won't be able to take another... No chance. God damn it. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Go to hell! We're under attack! You can't stand up to this!
I didn't realize I have. You actually have to stand to load the weapon. That's annoying. Oh my god. Why is this so. Okay.
Stay.
Okay, now that is much more like it. So why was it not possible for this to happen like this the first time around? Okay. Should be alright. Someone else?
I'll show you. Alert! To arms! Enough! I give up!
Okay. Ooh. There's some serious stuff here. Some definitely serious stuff. But also we have so much money. Okay, I mean, how much does a horse? Because the horse is getting full as well. But saying that, I'm still waiting for the horse to get up to the next level. Which hasn't happened yet. Bavarian plate legs. Is good. Okay, but it looks like we got this lot. That's what we wanted. Oh. And then that one. The other group was this there, right? Yeah. It's a deserters camp.
Heal!
Once we have those two, then we can get in for the night.
Go! Go! Quick!
I mean, we could go back to Kuttenberg and there was two other things to steal. I think the miner's flag or something, and then the sword.
Go! Whoa! Whoa!
I think that's where they are.
You're my doggy, eh? Sit and stay.
Yep. So I hope.
You swine! Attack! Come and help us!
Why the fuck did that motherfucker? Why did they wake up?
Fucking hell! Ah, shit! What the? You son of a bitch!
Oh, why the fuck is he not dying? I don't think I have any poison or anything. I have this. But let's try this again. Oh. This is one guy. Oop, there he is.
Attack! Come and help us!
Oof.
To hell with you! We're under attack!
go to hell! Alert! Alert! My head!
Bleeding. Oof.
I loved you, you bastard.
Oh, that guy's already dead. There's still one
I'll
around.
drink to you tonight, friend.
Okay, that should be alright. Alright, so we're only going to take stuff that's over 1,000. This, and this, and this. I mean, I guess you probably should be able to like let someone know that they are not around anymore, eh? Now that is something. Bum, bum, bum.
Mutt! Look what I have for you.
We have to throw some shit away. Like this. Okay. Going to the city. Because we have to steal their sword as well as... Not that one. Not that one. This one. Right, these two.
Here, Mutt.
Is he angry at me? Ooh, 27. They're also much worth. Okay. Well,
You're my doggy, eh?
What are you doing? Prowling about here.
sorry.
Prowling about here?
No. Don't think that's the way. This could be it. Oh. Bandits. Did I miss something?
Get out! What are you doing? Prowling about here.
Nothing. I think I have to come from the other side.
You silly mutt.
No.
Stay.
They probably have the craziest shit in here. Oh. It's another level. Is someone sleeping? It's the master swordsman guy. This is very hard. This is also very hard. Fuck. You can probably actually knock him out and steal it from him or something. Rich. We are already rich. We're not richer now. This is fucking sword then. Oh god. Hold on. It's getting early. They might wake up. Let's check out where this is. Okay, it is where I actually thought it would be. I just didn't check it properly earlier. We'll go back and down. Just down. Because not here. Here. Okay. Now we have to get out of here.
Run! Here, Mutt!
Let's get the fuck out of here. Cool. Been there, done that. No, we basically just have to sell some shit. Because we are overloaded. I mean, let's just drop something. We still have to display this. I hope no one's up. Yeah. Oof, nice. Is there a way for me to sleep somewhere? What's going on here? The fuck is going on here? Let's get back to that later, I guess. But we'll keep that in mind. So there's hidden tunnels. So this is the inn where Catherine is working, right? Interesting.
The Lord be with you.
Yep.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Okay. I want to sleep.
Careful! What happened at Nebakov after the Praggers took the fortress?
You're asking me?
No, of course. I know you weren't there, but maybe you heard something. You know what goes on, right? I only remember that diabolical shot. Nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, von Aulitz's men hung everyone they found there. I'm sorry, but most of ours got left behind there.
There was this healer called Clara there.
Oh
A girl of yours?
Maybe. She was really kind to me. Oh my god.
Wait, maybe she managed to save herself? Nobody would hang a young girl like that, would they? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault.
You have to live every day like it's going to be your last. That's all you can do in our trade.
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I was asking myself about this.
Zhishka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Okay.
Did you know him?
He was a good man. He saved my life once.
I didn't know that. Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
No, that's all right.
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
I'll help you. Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best.
The woman they're creeping on the left.
I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
What are you going to do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to scare them?
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
Why did you ask me in particular for help?
Because you're the only one I know here.
Uh-huh.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. You're pretty reliable. Not even Zhishka would be of much help to me here.
Uh-huh. Thanks. I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
Okay. We have... Okay, so we want to go back to... Let's say some shit first.
Greetings. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Greetings. What brings you?
Show me you.
Thank you, and take care.
I'm sorry.
Good day. Good day, sir. I'll have a... Thank you, sir. And come again.
Dun.
Rye bread.
Good day to you.
I'll have a...
Have that extra saddle, don't I? No. Yes.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Insults imaginable. Take a good look fresh from
Come and take your pick. New wares. Come and take a look. Quality goods.
Let's sit here and read a book or two. Can't do this.
My respects.
What will it be?
Show me.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Willkommen, mein Freund. Was wünschst
Show me your ware.
How much money does he have? 800.
Danke und viel.
I'd like to.
What do you?
I'd happily.
Fine.
So, does that mean he has 5k then?
Sei gegrüßt, mein Herr. Komm herein. Was möchtest?
What do you have for?
No, it does not.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Greeting.
I'll have a look.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Let's go to Bernhard and tell him about the stuff.
Hear tidings of what is happening in our city. Just as true royal brothers are fighting over this kingdom, so two other brothers are quarreling in Kuttenberg. Brothers in Christ. Ever since the Sedlets Monastery was founded, the city has come under the Malin parish. Relations between the parishioners and the monastery has been tense at times, but beneficial for all. Our city's fame has attracted many.
Takes too long. Oh, closed.
Heal.
You have a kind.
Here, Mutt.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
Menhard, there's this one thing. Before Friedrich and the rest came, I won our duel in town.
Das stimmt. Fortuna smiled on you. You would not have the same luck again, be assured. But it is true. You won fair and square. And because I am fair too, here are your groschen.
Danke, Menhard. What's it like in Germany?
Yeah, I would like to know too.
Viel Politik, was
Much
sonst?
politics.
It is better to avoid it. Everyone in the Reich watches only their own interest. Die Kurfürsten most of all. And the Kaiser, who would bring Ordnung? There is none now. And what is more, there are zwei Päpste.
Two
One
popes.
in Rome and one in Avignon in Frankreich. There is confusion in the Imperium now.
What's a Kaiser? So it's above a king. Look that up.
Tell me about where you're from. Frankfurt.
Die freie Reichsstadt Frankfurt is a huge and glorious city. 3-mal bigger than Kuttenberg. Tall steeples,
Emperor's
rich
Kaiser.
houses, strong walls, beautiful Kirchen, and große Messen. The Emperor Karl der Große himself founded it. There is no more lovely Stadt under the sun.
What's this righteous state?
Freie Reichsstadt? It means we are directly subject to the Kaiser. More rights for uns, Bürger. Better status in the Reich. Something like Kuttenberg. That is also directly under the crown. But in Frankfurt, der König der Römer is usually elected.
Große Messen? A big mess?
Nein! Big markets, like you never have seen. Not even in Prague are there such. Goods come to Frankfurt from far and wide, especially fabrics. You can find better nowhere.
My word. I'd love to see that one day.
You should. He who has not been in Frankfurt does not know what a city is. City air brings freedom, and nowhere more than in Frankfurt.
Well, well.
Genau.
How is it with your sword-fighting brotherhood?
Naja, in Frankfurt are the greatest Meister of all martial arts. Jeder weiß das.
Everyone knows that.
Whatever weapon or technique you can think of, wir Frankfurter know it. Glaub mir.
Believe me.
If anyone does not believe me, I will challenge him to a duel. That is also why your King Wenzel came to us when he was looking for gute Fechter.
Are you really that good? I'm not convinced.
Doch. Glaub mir, verdammt.
Damn it, believe me.
Some say that in Augsburg or Nürnberg there are bessere Meister. Aber they cannot match our Bruderschaft. They are good, but we are die Besten. Anyone who is a Meister in Nürnberg, he has learned from uns. Ich sage dir, Heinrich, one day the Kaiser will acknowledge our Bruderschaft as the greatest Meister in the whole Reich. And then we will teach Fechten to everyone.
Tell me something about yourself, Menhard.
So ask.
What does a master sword fighter like you actually do? I mean, apart from teaching the art, of course.
The same as here. According to the rules of the Frankfurter Bruderschaft, I travel and establish Schwertkampfschule and also see Fechter in other lands and improve my art. Sometimes I also am hired to fight a duel for someone else, or prepare someone for such a duel.
Tell me, have you ever been in a famous duel?
Yeah, I went to Lombardy to see how they are good with sword there, because I heard they have good Meister, and it is true. I crossed swords in Milan with Meister Luca Beneventi. The Prince of Milan came to watch our Gefecht, and also many of the lords there. We fought with Langschwert, sword and shield, and pole arms, and also Ringen.
Unarmed.
First in armor, then in light clothing.
My word. Did you win?
Nein, it was undecided. But the Prince of Milan gave us both fine horses and much Geld. He said he had never seen such a nice Gefecht.
Master Menhard, the sword is at the town hall.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. Let's go right now. It will not take long before the Kuttenbergers hear of this.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Natürlich. Just do not forget to pretend you are surprised.
Fucking thieves. No, no. We can't take it back now. We'd look like fools.
Na, was haben wir denn hier?
What do we have here?
I see the Kuttenberg Bruderschaft has made a challenge to combat. So, I see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Manhart. We've made our challenge, as you can see.
Wunderbar. Das freut uns.
Makes us happy.
Genau. We accept your challenge.
Well, since we've arrived at this point, listen up. It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your tournament shall win the right to lead the sword-fighting brothership here. That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided wisely, Fridush. It will be seen that it is we who were right from the start.
No way! You can't do this, Fridush. We set up the sword-fighting brotherhood. Stay out of it.
Don't forget about Menhard's charter from King Wenceslas, Amaram. This is indeed a tricky situation, so let the art of sword fighting decide the matter. After all, that's what it's all about, is it not?
I'll remember this, Fridush. No one is gonna fuck with me in this town.
Calm yourself,
We don't like this
friend.
guy at all.
It's not such a big deal, is it? We'll compete honestly against these Germans, and then we'll finally have peace from them.
All right, Nicholas. Let's show them Deutschers how we sword fight here. Because we ain't afraid of no one. You want combat? You'll get it. 3 members of our brotherhood will fight with 3 of yours. Each will have a bout with all 3 opponents, and we'll see who wins the most.
Du Schwindler! You know there are only 2 of us.
I agree with Amaram's proposal.
Kein Problem, Arne. We
No problem.
also have one promising student, nicht wahr?
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's side.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Agreed, then. The duels will begin when you're all ready, with long swords and in gambesons. And don't delay getting started.
Don't you worry. We'll crush them Deutschers in a jiffy.
Pah! You have no chance gegen uns.
I look forward to crossing swords with you, Meister Manhart.
Ja, ich auch.
Me too.
Komm, Heinrich. We must prepare for the fecht.
Finally.
So, Heinrich, you have heard it yourself. Some good news, finally. We shall engage the Kuttenberger and confirm our privilege from King Wenzel to operate here our sword-fighting Bruderschaft. And it is all due to you. Danke, Heinrich.
You can count on me, Menhard. It will be an honor to fight by your side and enforce the will of our King Wenceslas.
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and accept you into our Bruderschaft.
All right? Is that a problem?
Nein, nein. You must only take an oath and undergo a test. We cannot just take everyone. That is our Regel. You
Rule.
must show that you have some skill with a Schwert and that you will not bring us shame in the Gefecht. So we know that you will not lose your life in combat.
Surely that's not necessary. After all, I defeated you the first time we met, remember?
Na ja, you are right. Herrgott, you must have been sehr glücklich.
Lucky.
But you fought well, yes. And you showed that you have some skill. So, we can receive you into our Bruderschaft sofort.
Menhard, I'd like to join your brotherhood.
Certainly. Let us go somewhere more geeignet.
More
So
suitable.
it has some class. Each new member must pay for acceptance. But in your case, since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Menhard.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
Kneel, Heinrich. Hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine, or bring disgrace to the sword-fighting
on the
Bruderschaft, that you
scabbard,
shall defend and adorn
just
the
behind his hand?
reputation of the Bruderschaft and its rules, and that you shall heed my word in these matters, that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not allow yourself to be shamed in combat, that you shall thus act for the greater glory of our Bruderschaft, and our martial art, place your hand on this sword and swear.
You see on the scabbard just his what's it called in English? You know, his sign. That just looks amazing.
I swear, by the memory of my parents,
and also
and
on
by
the
the
belt.
soul of my dear departed father, Martin, blacksmith and sword fighter, I do so swear.
Stand as one of us. Heinrich, I hereby name you my student in the art of sword fighting.
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come among us.
And now listen to your first lesson and always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that, Menhart.
Good, Heinrich. I shall make a great fechter out of you one day. Let me know when you are ready.
Between all the dead.
We will get to work and cross swords with the Kuttenbergers.
Okay, that's saved. Let's get this ready.
Menhart, I'm ready to engage the Kuttenbergers by your side.
Wunderbar. Let us go and tell Friedrich. It is high time we put an end to this
So there's like 9 fights in total. If everyone fights everyone, right?
Today, 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods will match their skills. The Gutenberg Brotherhood, led by Master Nicholas.
Glory to Kuttenberg! Kick those Germans' asses, Emmeram!
And the Frankfurt Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show off our skill in front of the whole Kuttenberg.
The reason for these duels is the dispute over the right to run the local sword-fighting hall and the associated brotherhood. The local brotherhood was founded by Emmeram the Butcher and his associates. What they did not know, though, was that King Wenceslas had tasked Master Menhard to do the same.
The king ain't here, Emmeram is! The Brotherhood belongs to the Kuttenbergers!
And since King Wenceslas cannot resolve the dispute, the town council ruled it shall be decided through a duel. So, the matter shall be settled before the eyes of the council, as well as the burghers of Gutenberg and God Almighty.
Someone's eating a whole pig.
Wise decision by the council. Let the best master lead our brotherhood.
The duels will be fought with long swords and in light armor.
I don't even have shoes.
Each dueler will face each on the opposing team, and whoever beats his opponent twice wins the duel.
So I have to do
the
6
brotherhood
duels.
whose members
but it will
get
be 18
more
in total.
victories will be declared the overall winner. As is the law, all the necessary armor was lent to you from the town armory, and you must fight in it. If there is anything wrong with the armor, you can fix it with any of the repair tools you'll find in the armorer's tent. And in case someone gets seriously injured, the bathmaid will give them the care they need. Or Father Tobias will perform the necessary rites.
But I do not think it will come to that.
Now that everything has been made clear, swear before God. You will fight fairly, justly, and respect the judge's decisions, as well as the outcomes
I don't
of
have
the
shoes
duels.
on.
Das geloben wir. Im Namen des Vaters,
Et nomine
des
Patris
Sohnes,
et Filii
und
et
des Heiligen
Spiritus
Geistes.
Sancti.
By God Almighty, we so swear.
All the requisites have been satisfied. Therefore, let us proceed to the first duel. Master Menhart against Lindhart, the cobbler.
Why does he look like he's drunk?
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
We defended us!
How do you like that?
of duel! Today's first victory goes to Master Menhard. Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Linhardt can even the score. Get ready for the next round. Contenders, forward!
I mean, Menhard should win this easily, right?
End of duel! People of Gutenberg, behold! Master Menhard proved his mastery. He defeated Linhardt for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory. Moreover, Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Linhardt, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Cheer for both fighters. We'll shortly see which of them will best his opponent.
It's ages till some places like this. They don't collect tithes before then.
Can we start?
Let your steel ring! Fight! End of duel!
Holy fuck, that's...
Lady Luck is certainly not on Linhardt's side. Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel. Let's see if the winner can keep it up. Ready? Fight!
Holy fuck! That's skill!
Things he can do with his sword.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yes. The other bloke's still standing.
End of duel!
Magnificent strike! My word, that was some monster how.
Henry showed Linhardt who's the better sword fighter again. That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood.
Hello, Bathwench.
Let's now proceed to the third duel. The Kutenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhardt. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhard.
Where the fuck is Menhard? Ooh. Stuck in the tail. Wenceslas Vorsucher. Pre-finder? Or searcher? Probably eating, pre-eating basically.
Careful.
Okay, he's stuck. What happens if I wait? Probably have to load.
Contenders, get to it! End of duel! Today's first victory goes to Master Menhard. Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Linhardt can even the score. Get ready for the next round.
I can't remember how you
Ready?
dodge actually. How do you dodge?
End of duel!
Christ, that stings. At least it's
People of Gutenberg, behold! Master Menhard proved his mastery. He defeated Linhardt for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory. Moreover, Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Linhardt, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Cheer for both fighters. We'll shortly see which of them will best his opponent. No time to lose. Get to it.
If I click right mouse, it basically matches the area that he is on.
Ah, shit! What the?
End of duel. Lady Luck is certainly not on Linhardt's side.
It's cool.
Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel. Let's see if the winner can keep it up. Contenders, forward!
What a magnificent strike!
End of duel! Henry showed Linhardt who's the better sword fighter again! That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Let's now proceed to the third duel. The Gutenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhardt. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhard.
Why? Everyone just keeps going to the drinks in between. So they're getting super hammered. It's cool how they kneel down and pray.
Ready? Fight!
Oh my god, is Menhard losing? What is going on?
You saw it with your own eyes, good citizens of Gutenberg. Menhardt's skill is second to none. He wins again. Can Amaram still manage to defeat him? We'll soon find out.
They were closer than it needed to be, really.
Let your steel ring! Fight!
That should be it.
End of duel! It's finished! Not even the illustrious Amaram could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Gutenberg so far. Two swordsmen we haven't seen yet will now show us their skills. Arne the German will face Master Nicholas. Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Gutenbergers.
They probably will win. I think Nicholas will win, that is. As the master swordsman, he should at least.
Ready? Go for it!
Uh-oh. Does it mean someone's gonna die or something? Arne is probably too confident about this.
Watch out. He's coming round.
Oh no, they're doing something dodgy in the back.
Zum Teufel.
To the devil. Oof.
And the victor is... Nein!
Mit der Hilfe Gottes.
The help of God.
I will continue.
That is not a good idea.
You're brave, but foolish. This will not end well for you. Yield.
Niemals.
Never.
Arne does not yield.
This Gefecht is over. You win.
You acted with chivalry, Master Menhardt. But intervening in a duel is a breach of the rules.
Oh my god.
There is no choice but to disqualify you from the tourney.
He's injured, he's disqualified, that means I have to win the rest of the duels. Or are we all disqualified?
How does it look?
He's badly shaken up, but that should improve in time. At first, I thought I'd have to send for the priest, but he had more luck than sense.
Was ist mit deinem Auge? Siehst du meine Hand,
What's
Arne?
with your eye? Do you see my hand?
The good news is the blade missed his eye. The bad news is such a blow to the head can cause many different problems. I hope in time he'll get his sight back in that eye. but I can't say for sure. In my experience, it's in the Lord's hands.
Send for the best physician in all of Kuttenberg. Schnell! I will pay alles.
Rest assured, Master Menhard, we will send for him as you command. I am sorry that the whole affair has taken such an unfortunate turn. I will pray for your companion's health.
Danke, Friedrich. Aber what about the duels?
Beruhige dich, Arne.
Calm down,
Yes, that's what I came here to clarify. However, I expect on account of Arne's injury, your brotherhood has forfeit the fight.
Nein, Menhard. Du musst keep fighting.
As Arne says, Menhard and me can continue.
Heinrich had recht. I want to duel Nicholas.
I understand your wish, Menhard, but I can't grant it. You've been disqualified.
Scheiß drauf! I will fight Nicholas, and you better get out of my way, Friedrich!
I'm warning you, Menhard. You swore to respect the results of the duels.
Verdammt!
Listen,
Damn it.
Nicholas has defeated Arne, and Arne is in no shape to continue. So all 3 victories go to the Kuttenbergers. Menhard, you defeated Emmeram and Linhard, but you can't duel Nicholas. So 2 victories belong to you, and 1 to the Kuttenbergers. The only one who can still fight for you is Henry. He already defeated Linhard, so the score is 3-4 in favor of the Kuttenbergers, with 2 duels left.
Okay, I have to win both duels, basically.
Hold on, Friedrich. Arne could duel, but it's clear he wouldn't win. So all the victories here belong to the Kuttenbergers by right. But the only thing preventing Menhard from fighting is your decision. Otherwise, he's at full strength and ready.
That is true.
We swore we'd respect outcomes of the duels, but since there was no duel between Menhard and Nicholas, there is no outcome. So neither side can claim victory.
Wise words, I must admit.
The way I see it, both sides have 3 victories, and I have 2 duels left.
That sounds right and fair to me.
All right, so be it.
I mean, not that it matters. I win both
Emmeram
anyway.
And Nicholas, you'll get the overall victory.
Gut, Heinrich. Fight for us. You are ein guter Fechter.
Also, Heinrich, our fate and our honor lies in your
Sometimes these bugs with the camera are funny.
I won't let you down. You have my word.
Well said. I'll be waiting for you in the arena where you'll face Emmeram. So get ready quickly. I'm sorry.
Alright then.
Hear ye, hear ye! Arne the German can't take part in further duels due to his injuries, so 3 wins go to Kuttenberg. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has won 3 rounds, but so has Kuttenberg. Master Menhard cannot duel against Master Nicholas since he's been disqualified from further rounds. Their duel will not count at all. That leaves us with only 2 duels left. In the first, Henry will now face Emmeram.
Can't even see my feet.
Contenders, forward!
What the? Oh, shit!
End of duel! Henry put on a great show and won over Emmeram. Even Arne's severe injury doesn't seem to have broken the Frankfurt Brotherhood's resolve. Let's see if Henry can keep it up in the second round. Let your steel ring! Fight! of duel! Look at that! Henry remains unbreakable and undefeated. He defeated the Butcher again! That's another victory for the Frankfurters! Good citizens, wise counselors of Gutenberg, it is time for the last duel! Here, Master Nicholas will take up his sword again to face none other than Henry. The current score is 4 wins for the Germans and 3 for Gutenberg. If Henry can win, the match is over.
Okay, we'll stay cool, and then we can do this. Cheap viewers.
Ready?
Awesome.
Fight!
Ha! Oh! Oh! What
Come on.
End of duel! Unbelievable! Master Nicholas is defeated! Henry is now in for a really tough fight. I can see that Nicholas is burning with eagerness to get revenge.
Revenge!
Here comes his opportunity! Contenders, get to it!
You're no match for me!
That's not fighting, that's dancing!
End of duel! How incredible and truly unexpected! Master Nicholas is defeated for the 2nd time! Was it the doing of luck, or did Menhart make Henry a true swordmaster? Either way, victory and glory are Henry's! All of the duels we should or could have seen today are over! Now, all that remains is to settle the very matter that inspired the duels in the first place. I invite both brotherhoods to step closer. Revered counselors, righteous burghers of Gutenberg, lend me your ears one last time. 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods have clashed before the eyes of God as well as yours to demonstrate their skill and settle their dispute. And it was a spectacle beyond all expectations. The Frankfurt Brotherhood secured 5 victories against the Gutenberg Brotherhood's 3. The right to run the local sword-fighting hall and to teach the art of the long sword thus falls to Master Menhart of Frankfurt. That was the task entrusted to him by King Wenceslas, and Menhart has duly defended his claim. Thus is it settled before witnesses and by God's will.
It's just like Friedrich said. The council is in agreement on this, and we'll instruct the scribe to enter the proper records of everything at the earliest opportunity.
Let this dispute be thus justly settled, and let there be no further enmity between you.
Thank you, Friedrich, for finding justice and for overseeing the matter so wisely. We would like to invite all good Kuttenbergers to come and learn.
Fuck! We built the sword-fighting hall with our own money. You can't just take it from us.
As for the money you invested, you'll be duly compensated for your good service to the town. I shall see to that. And I'd like to remind you that you have sworn to submit to the outcome of the duels. Don't forget that.
I won't forget this, Friedrich. I'm done with you.
Heinrich, let us leave Meister Metzger with Friedrich and go to Arne.
Menhart, I had word sent to Master Torwart to expect you at the apothecary shop on Tarmar. He's also currently hosting the famous physician Sigismund Albicus, so Arna will receive the best possible care.
Hab vielen Dank, Friedrich.
Good day, Meister Menhart. Oswald Torwart, Magister at your service.
Gut. Arne hier braucht deine Hilfe.
Arne here needs your help, and quickly.
Beruhige dich.
Calm
I
down.
know everything. Herr Albicus, the physician, is already upstairs preparing all that is necessary. In just a short while, Arne will receive treatment fit for a king. Rest assured.
Gott sei Dank, Herr Oswald.
Tell me about your fight before Albicus gets ready. Rumors spread like wildfire, but they have not yet reached us at Tarmac.
Letztendlich lief es ausgezeichnet. We won dank Heinrich here, and our claim was recognized. Heinrich fought for us, and fortune stood by him today. Der König himself would be proud of him.
Genau, Heinrich. Glory to you.
You've saved our asses.
You have gerettet our heirshare.
And to defeat Meister Nicholas too? I have no words. Unglaublich, Heinrich.
Unbelievable.
Ganz ausgezeichnet.
You know, Menhard, Henry of Skalitz is no easy mark.
I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations to all of you, especially to Henry, as word has it.
Gut. Gut. Jetzt noch wait until Arne heals, and then we take over the Fechthalle and die Bruderschaft. Heinrich, komm zu mir in a few days when alles fertig ist. What better place to reward you than there? And zwar richtig. You can be sure. And do not get too betrunken when you are celebrating your victory.
We'll only go drinking when there's three of us. When Arne is all right again.
Good. We drink out of joy for my recovery, or out of sadness for my eye.
I'm sure it'll be the former.
Wunderbar. Deal.
Menhard, ich muss mich
I have to lie
hinlegen.
down.
Ich fühle mich ein bisschen krank und schwach.
He's
Of
feeling ill and
course.
weak.
Menhard, let's get him inside. The quiet and a bit of shade will do him good.
Can I be of any help?
Danke. We can manage this. Bis bald.
So I wonder what you get as a reward. Probably something cool. I mean, I hope. And of course, our bloody armor is fucking gone again. Meaning I have to redo that every time. Which is annoying. Where am I?
Grüß Gott.
Hola.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
It happens.
Okay. Let's check out this. Is that everything? Looks like it.
Watch where you're going next.
Okay. I think that will be it for today. This is just... It might be another new quest because there's 3 of them is I think for kicking someone. But anyway, there's lots more to do. We'll probably keep going back and do the quests that are here in this area and this area before we circle back around here, but we might start with this actually. But I think this is it for today. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.